Hello. This is gonna be another sketchbook tour. Yippee! This is my sketchbook number 18. Here's the stickers because I didn't want to put them on the front because I like the Cat in the Hat cover. So like unlike some of my other sketchbooks, it's not very stickers. The cool thing about this book is it's kind of like a mixed media kind of book. So there's pages of the actual Cat in the Hat, and then we get to like pages to draw on. There's also some lined paper in here as well. So yeah, we'll get to that. First page, I guess, nothing really cool, but these two are having a staring contest, so that's nice, I guess. Random things. I don't know what that means, but okay. Some characters. Here's a very angry bird. I read a book. It was a really nice book. I recommend. I don't remember if this was... Oh wait, no, I think this was the name of the book. It's a graphic novel, but I recommend reading it. This is part to a song I use for a bookmark. This is what my old art used to look like. Don't draw like that anymore. I don't remember what this was, but this is some expressions things I did. Here's one of my friend's characters that I drew. Random sketch with more random stuff on it. Some doodles of Rigby, and there's Jimmy. There's Kay. Rigby with his wings out. Bartholomew, who is the guy back on the first page who is going on the staring contest. Random fork. Here's Milo. Looking cool. I agree. I'm sick right now, actually, so that is how I feel exactly. I was in a production of Oklahoma, and this is one of the outfits that one of the characters wore, and I love it. So I took a sketch of it, and I didn't copy it exactly in this, but like I got the gist of it down between the two. But here's Luna Beth. Luna Beth with short hair. Luna Beth in Gertie dress. Random watercolor stuff. Karma and his, I guess, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this character, but it was a fun little concept sketch of her. Doodles. Rigby and Paxton, these were for their character sheet things that I did digitally. I'm blacking his face out right now, but this is a picture of my theater director wearing a tutu on his head. So that's fun. Strawberry cough drop, gas mask, sketches. Spiky mushroom person, I guess. This was, I was just drawing some of my characters I hadn't drawn in a while. Page filler. Oh, I wanted to I needed to fill out my book. At the time, I was really eager to fill out this book. Human Quinn wearing a war-esque outfit, I guess. Sketch of Luna. These were sketches of these three, and I went with this Phantom of the Opera themed one. I thought that was cool. I was trying to figure something out. I think they were all Phantom of the Opera themed, but I just think I went with that one in the end, which is actually in my miniature sketchbook, and I have a video or a short in here on it. Sketches, I guess. This was from a children's book that's in Spanish that I read, and I made the main character. This is another, like, I don't know if you've realized between some of these characters, but I took the names and translated them, and then I made it into, like, a character. So, Avery, ruler of the elves. The ruler of the elves. Maka, looking nice as ever. Random sketches. This is an art analysis of, like, how I draw my characters, if you want to pause it, I guess. Although this is old, because my art style did change during the middle of this book. I did not cover that, whoops. Me playing around with how I used to draw. The necks actually used to be longer, so that's not 100% accurate. The necks were lanky. Ooh, glitter. See, that was nice. Paper from senior prank. Oh. There was a prank at my school. This one, my Siri just went off because I said that word. Anyway, and they like didn't let any of the kids in until they had cleaned it up, which is kind of dumb considering it was supposed to be a prank. But you know, I took a paper, drew that on it. It's there. Whoa, it's the Lorax as a human, I guess. And then I can't read. Anyway, whatever. Random sketches. More Cat in the Hat. Okay, I found it. Some characters from a Spanish class. Corn in Spanish is, oh, okay. Well, fun facts up there, I guess. Random doodles. Here's another name one, which, if I remember correctly, the name was Zane, which translated to, like, child of God, or it was something biblical. So, I made a biblical angel, and it matches too, because this person always wears this bag across their chest with buttons down it. So it worked perfectly for that person's thing. Sketches for concept, and then another Paxton. Actually, they're both Paxton. It's giving me ABBA vibes. Another character. Now, this one isn't actually based off the name, but it's still a person character. And if you can't tell, we don't get along. There's some other ones. So the queen is paired with the knight, and then there's the rose and the phoenix, and then the stage. And then the sun with that character again, the queen. I was watching Selena movie, and I got bored, and I wanted to try putting him in one of, like, the Selena-esque outfits, and I didn't end up not doing that. Instead, I ended up doing this. Not Selena, but it's Paxton, so who cares? Also, Slay. Three Caballeros sketch. I forgot I did a sketch of them in the beginning of this book, because I ended up doing one later on where they got changed around a bit. Look at Donald, he's so angry. I tried fleshing out these characters more. I ended up not really finishing anything with them, but I sketched them out, like, a little bit more, and I changed up their styles quite a bit. As in, like, I took these ideas of characters, which were, like, little children's sketches on a bus, because, like, on my bus, they hung up children's drawings, because the buses are used for all the schools in the district. And I was like, okay, well, I can do something with the little sketches and make them into characters. And I did, and then I ended up just, like, trying to turn them into, like, more fleshed out characters, and I ended up not. And actually, yeah, here's, whoa, camera out of focus. Here's the, like, the stuff for it. And actually, this one right here is Deanna. There she is. The only one who really got, I think, a fully fleshed out page was her. And see how I kind of kept, like, I took, like, marching band uniforms and then made them into magical girl ones, and her flute becomes that. It's pretty cool. Then flip. This is a sketch of, crap, the names are over here. Hannah, I think. So that was Bridget sketch. These were sketches I was coming up with a redesign for the flag of Delaware, Nevada, and then I was gonna do Maine, and then ended up going with Montana instead. And then here are more sketches. And then I took these and I made them into digital drawings. And I ended up writing a whole essay about this. It was fun. This is before I changed my YouTube channel name. Whoa. Old YouTube channel name. Some sketches. There's a PB, except she's doesn't have pink skin because I didn't have the right pink color. There's a Kyle. Oh, there they all are. I fucking hate this guy. Oh, profanities. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get murdered now. Oh, here was an antagonist for that group. And, they have one of those cool helmet thingies. I don't think that they ever actually got a proper name, though. There's a tongue twister. Oh, these were some of the weapons I designed. I like the drum idea. It's a big hammer that is the drum, and I'd imagine they swing it around and it goes like bong bong as they hit people. But here's a spider sona. It's based off of water droplets on a spider web. I don't know, just random sticky notes. Random sketches, doodles, and whatnots. Here's a clown my friend drew. This was a sketch for something. Oh, it's glued down. Okay. Could not get the hand right. This was like the second sticky note I had to use. That's why there's ripped up sticky notes on the other page. I'm not going to show this page because it has a invitation to someone's graduation party, which has a phone number and I'm pretty sure a house address on it, so we're not going to do that. Here's drawings of Lag and also Aang from Avatar. My friends' characters, but I drew them in their old outfits. Trying to figure out an outfit there. My characters if they didn't have traumas. Woo, fun. Random Pokemon page. Actually, I got both these Pokemon cards at Comic-Con. Here's a Duke LaRue from the Rockfire Explosion Band. For Showbiz Pizza Place. Or, well, it's not really Showbiz anymore. I did this, actually, on stream, and I met a really nice kid. She was pretty cool. I don't know if she watches my stuff anymore, but it was fun to talk to somebody, I guess. But yeah, and there's leaves up here. It makes my sketchbook chunky. Random Eyeballs. Tex Critter, another animatronic band that doesn't really exist anymore. Tex Critter's Jamboree. Sketches for something. I ended up not doing this. I forgot about this. There's a tummy in it and a pig. I ended up doing this one, which became my first 2 double-sided painting in my mini sketchbook. Did this one too. Went with a different pose. This was for a short I did. I did actually use this one for a short because there's the other one, but it's me. I think I also did this one on a live stream, actually. It's a map of Michigan, because there's Lansing, and Lansing is the capital of Michigan. Look at me, I know my geography. Tendo! Tendo. I don't know. He's cool, though. Nothing on that side. Okay, more Dr. Seuss. Ugh. Sam! My character, Sam. She's lovely. And toes. Ignore the toes. Okay, this flip right here. See Sam's eyes? And then see these eyes? This is an art style change right here that just happened. Here's the DDLC girls. I'll zoom out a bit. Ignore my hairy legs. DDLC girls, they're chilling. This was when I started to come up with a concept for opposites to my original my 7 Deadly Sin characters. So envy. So they, just flipped. This got turned into an animation. Also have a short of it. You should go check it out. Sam again. Although I think I changed her hair actually recently. Had her hair like that for too long. Here's 2 of the opposite characters. 2 more of the opposite characters, I guess. I guess they're at a carnival because this one has cotton candy and that one has a soda. This was the drawing that I decided I was going to use and then base that into the other set of characters, which was the opposite of the 7 Deadly. And see, I have their thingies there. Here's Corn. He is one of the 7 Deadly characters, and I drew him as a dragon. The only good drawing of a dragon I've ever made in my life. he is Sloth, and this one is Wrath. Quinn and Tag, chillin', weird stock photos. Another character that I've based off of like mythologies and stuff, sketches and whatnots. And then the final piece, which kind of got shown already when I flipped the page. I really like this. There's a Connecticut license plate thingy, which is cool. Got a little camera, Sanrio, this sparkly bit, which I like a lot. This up here, which is actually a part of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which is like a diamond in the sky, is how it goes. Ignore my horrible singing there. Sorry. Oh, and then this is what I used for the YouTube short of that drawing, so go check that out. And also, I did that drawing on live stream. Here's a sketch, the sun again. More sketches, Micah. That's a thing. I don't know. Cat. Here's Paxton, but Noodle Paxton. A redrawing for this. There's Emma and Luna. So it's kind of a chibier style than my normal one. This means it's quite compressed. Another mythology-based character. Here's some Vocaloids. Rin, Lin, and Miku. And then I was gonna do a full drawing of them, but I guess I didn't. Here's some Oklahoma characters. And then also, for some reason, me and my one friend, we were up at like 3 a.m. and we came up with some Oklahoma romance headcanons. They're mostly LGBT, so if you wanna pause and read. But yeah. Also, I didn't like the Judd drawing that much, but I was gonna fully color these guys, and I just didn't. These were for some, like, Pride-themed, drawings I was gonna do. This one actually can be kind of changed around, because, if I remember correctly, there was a character in here that actually is not one of these. I don't know, I don't remember. Or wait, no, it was him up here who got erased, I think. Oh, yeah, because he got added here because I put somebody else there who wasn't supposed to be there. Anyway, some of my character things, the lesbians, the bis, the pans. Read them out. This one is still pan, but they're also gender fluid, so I was going to put them in that one, but I ended up not really continuing this thing. So, no sad. Here's a set of my friend's characters. Ooh. This hair was so hard to draw. Random sketches. Playing around with Crayola skin tones and stuff. Random sketches. Nothing too crazy. Although here's Quinn, full fur. I took him full furry. Grades or class thing, colors. Here's a thing from, this is a Clue drawing thing. Who did it? Not me. It was ... and there's Clue down here. And it's Mr. Green and the butler Wadsworth. And Wadsworth actually has everybody's color on him. And some. He is rainbow. And then up here we have one of each of the colors. So Professor Plum, Mr. Green, Miss White, Mrs. Peacock, Miss Scarlet, and Colonel Mustard. These are sketches for this, which I then turned into an animation, and I do believe is a YouTube short on my YouTube. I don't know. That's nothing really. But this is a character that somebody drew for me, and I drew it on here as well, but my style doesn't really lean itself to simplistic characters. Here's that Friends drawing, which I love so much, and then I kind of redesigned it to match my art style a bit better. Here's Bartholomew as Demonium. More music and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think that should be the last section of Dr. Seuss book we need to flip through. Yes, we're at the end. Whoops. Friends, little drawing. Here's some sharks and random doodles. There's a penguin thing that my one friend drew. These were sketches for stuff, concepts. Cover this up. I did not cover that up as well. Another art analysis, so better art analysis. Pause to read, I guess, if you want to, although there's not as much going on here as the last one, art analysis. Okay, here. These were drawings of, like, the opposites. So this is greed, and this is charity. This is lust, and this is chastity. And also, just appreciate this page. There's a little Kirby, Pum-Pum-Purin. I loves, I don't know. And some other bits. I love it. Then this page, another one I appreciate so much. And there's a Kansas a Kansas license plate. I like this one as well. There's like this little thing up here that it was a card for someone's shop, so I can't really lift it up anymore to see whose it was, but like, I'm sorry. It was really pretty, and I had to put it in my page. I unfortunately can't tell you who it is, so I can't really send you their way, and I feel horrible about that. Here's this, which is envy and kindness. Yes. Here's that other Three Caballeros thing. Donald got less spiky hair and is now really sleek back. Panchito looks about the same, and Jose, I changed him up a bit. Sketches for Inktober. Okay, that is profanities and math. Another character. More random characters. Some Monster High ghouls. I drew operetta first and then realized that I wanted to draw more of them, so I asked my friends who to draw. So operetta is my favorite. Love operetta. But then we have Draculaura, Frankie Stein. There's the backside. It's kind of just covered in stuff. Venus McFlytrap, Laguna Blue, and Claudine Wolf. More backside. We have Caroline here, because I kept saying stuff with Caroline, and I was going to make a short using that, but I did not. This is a sketches for something else, and then this is just like, cinnamon roll, thing. Here is this is for a unused concept for a show that I, for some reason, got myself into, which is called Milky Way and the Galaxy Girls. And I don't have all of them drawn here. I only have Milky Way, the Sun, the Moon, and Pluto here. But I love them. They're awesome. And this is my sketch of them. So if you're watching this and you know who they are, hope you like it. And if you don't know who they are, consider getting into it. Milky Way and the Galaxy Girls. Look it up. One friend sketch, random stuff. Here's Marka and Lag being gay. Empty page. Sketches for Inktober. This is for Inktober Day 2 sketches. This is, more random doodles. I was playing around with stuff. Even more random doodles on the back side of that. Then, over here, these two are little pages. This is more Inktober sketches, which I have the finished one for today, or almost finished for today one, which is right here. Right next to each other. Ooh, look at that. The rest of them are already in the next sketchbook that I'm going to be using. I'm excited for tomorrow's, which is map. And then we have a 2018 April O'Neil in here. And then we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's Leo, Raph, Donatello, and Michelangelo. And I was going to do them all digitally. But yeah, and that's it. Yippee! Sketchbook number 18. It's done. So yeah, please, if you don't, if you see this, please, subscribe, and I guess like, but go watch my shorts, because there's a lot more of my art in there, so yeah, and also watch my Inktober stuff. Bye!